Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Welcome you all again in the virtual learning system of Pakistan International School Taif, Saudi Arabia. Dear students, as you know that this is Pakistan International School Taif virtual class for class second year students, subject computer science, and today is our 51st lecture. Teacher name Imran Ahmed. Dear students, as you know that in the previous lectures we were discussing about the chapter number 6, which is functions. First question about the chapter number 6 function was what is function? It means the definition of function. Explain different types of function used in C++ with example. So for this purpose, already we have explained just for the revision, a function is a group of statements that perform a specific task. Every C++ program has at least one function which is main function. As you know that we cannot start our C++ program without the main function. Function are one of the main building blocks of the programming language. Creating a program using function makes it easier to understand, edit, check, error, etc. We have explained all of these things in very detail in the previous lecture. So types of function, there were two types of function, library or built-in function, and second is called user-defined function. For number one, library function, it means that those functions which are present in the compiler of C++ program, they are known as library function or built-in function or predefined functions. So some example of these functions are, let's say, the most important function which you are using in your program, main function is a built-in function, clear screen, get ch. So all of these are the main function, and other functions are also present, for example fslew, divergent, get character, log, power, put character, put s, put string, square root, string couple. So many functions are already present in our C++ compiler or C++ program. So already those functions which have already defined are known as library function. If for this purpose we have defined this program which is find the square root of a number. We did this program in the compiler in the IDE of C++. So let's say as your mathematics subject is mathematics, you are also studying. So the square root of 25 is 5. It means that whenever you will enter any number, this program which will give you the square root. So for this purpose, we have used the square root built-in function which is sqrt. Sqrt. This is the built-in function used for the mathematics purpose and the any arguments, and this is the value. Next was the user-defined function. User-defined function means with those function which we have created for user purpose. They are known as the user-defined function. For example, in our program, if program requirement is this, write your name with the help of user-defined function. So display your name with the help of user-defined function or any kind of program is present. For this purpose, let's say XYZ, and proceeding with the parenthesis, opening parenthesis and the closing parenthesis. Similarly, ABC, run, sum, up to so on. So any name you can make your own function. So keep in mind, every function contains the two things: function declaration and the function definition. So a function must be defined first used in the program syntax, general syntax, return type. Already we have explained this function name, passing arguments, function body, and this is the function body. Example for this purpose, we have already explained the example in the C++ IDE. Next is explain the components of components with the example functions component region. To start this, so first of all, I will check whether this question is included in your course, reduced course or not. So I open. This is the definition of function, page number 117 in my book. So this is the page of your book. Already we have defined the definition of function. Already we have explained the definition of function, types of function, library or built-in function, library function, built-in function. So already we have done this page. Next, same page is going on and explain of this page. And this is the same page with the example. Next topic is advantages. Topic is advantage 6.1.2, advantages of using functions. So this topic is not in this topic is not present in the exercise, but with the reduced syllabus, this topic is present. So using function can we can structure of program is more modularized way. The use of function provide many advantages. Number one, using function, a program can be defined in logical blocks. Logical blocks means, for example, you have to perform the addition in one block, subtraction in another block. So it depends on the program requirement. Second advantage, use of function avoids typing same piece of code multiple times. It means that once we have write the code and we can use that code for many different purposes. User can call a function to execute same line of code multiple times without rewriting it. It means that you can call the same function with the multiple times. Number third advantage, individual function can be easily tested. So easily tested means, for example, if any kind of mistake is present in the addition function, so just I will check only the addition function, not will I will not check the subtraction, because subtraction is performed efficiently. So space individual function can be easily tested. Tested means checking of a function. Number four advantage, in case of any modification in code, user can modify only the function without changing the structure of a program. It means that if the requirement is changed in any portion of the program, any function, so you will change only that specific function. You will not have to change the complete program, only the specific area of the program you will have to change about it. Number five, it is much easier to change or update the code in a function. I told you already, update the code. For example, early the teacher says or the program says addition of a two number, subtraction of a two number, multiplication of two number. But later he changed the program, so you will have to perform the addition of two numbers, but the subtraction of three numbers. Now, where you will change the program, only the subtraction portion you will have to change. Rest the program will remains the same. So it is much easier to change or update the code in the function, which needs to be done once. Okay, next topic, 6.1.3, function signature. This question is present. This question is present in the exercise, so we will discuss about we will discuss the in the exercise. Function definition and function signature. Yes. What is function signature? Explain it different parts. Explain it different parts. So the signature of a function comprises of the parts given below. It means that how many things are attached with the function. Number A, name of the function. Any name of the function is the first part of the function. Second, arguments. Arguments means the number, order and the data types of the arguments. how many numbers, how many order and the data types integer. Let's say integer is returning or passing arguments like this one. Returning arguments and passing arguments is not included in your course. So arguments means number of passing arguments. It depends upon return types of a function. It means that before any function, keep in mind whenever you will write the void name, void. So it means that main function is not pass any value and not return any type of value. So these three things are involved for the signature as a signature of the function. Let us consider the add function demonstrate the function signature. So watch here, addition. Addition, this is the function definition. And this line represents the function signature. Which things are involved? Double. Double means return type. Return type. So next is the name of the function, and the name of function is addition, add. Let's say addition or add, whatever you want to write. But over here, I use the add. And these are the arguments. These are the passing arguments. Watch here. What does it mean? This statement means that this line means that add function which pass two values. One is integer, another one is double. Double means of type float. Double is the category of float. So one is integer and the name of the integer variable is x and the name of the double variable is y. After completing, it means that I can use now in this function which how many variable, two variable which have already defined over here. So x and y, watch here, return over here, it is return x plus y. So if x having the any value and y having any value, so they will add to each other and return. Where it will be returned to the value? From that place where the function will be called. So which value it will be written? Either integer it will be written or double it will be written. So watch here, at this place before the add function there is written double. It means that add function pass two variables, two values, which is x and y, and return one value which will be double. So for example, 5 is an integer, 5 plus and 3.6 is an float, double value, 3.6 float or double value. So it means that 5 plus 3.6 is which calculate this one 8.6. So 8.6 is also a double value, so it will return the double. Over here it is written the signature of the above mentioned function is double add. And for what does it mean? Watch here, the name of the function in this line, name of the function is add. The data types of the arguments integer and the double. Which data types we are using over here? Number one is integer data type and the another one is double data type. So next one is return type of the function is double. So return type before the main, before the add function, if you will write over here instead of double, if you write integer, it means that add function will return the integer value. So if you write over here instead of double, you can write over void. Then void. What does it means the void? It means that add function will not return any value. If the before any function, if their word will be written void, it means that that function will not return any kind of value. So this is the function signature. Now I will check another topic which one is included in your course. Next one, watch here, same example is they are doing function components. Number 4 is function components. Function components is also present in your exercise, so we will discuss the function components. Function overloading is not present in your course. Function default arguments, so these are, we will check this topic is included or not. So function components, yes. Question number 2 is explain function components with examples. So function components, each function consists of 3 components. How many components? 3 components. Number 1, function, prototype, or declaration. This one is the first one. Next one is function definition, and third one is function call. Now we will explain one by one what does it mean. I told you in the previous lecture what is prototype or what is declaration. If I define any the definition of any user defined function before the main function, then no need to write the prototype of that, just only for the declaration. But if I define the main, if I define the function after the main function, then I will use the prototype. So function prototype declaration is done to tell the compiler about the existence of the function. So it will tell the compiler that function we will use in our program. Function return type, its name, and the parameter listed is mentioned. Which things are included in that portion of the program function prototype? So return type, it means that if you write the void, for example, you can write the void main. Over here, watch here, they are using the prototype or the declaration. It means that we are going to make the sum function, and some function will return an integer value. Some function will return an integer value. Watch here, it is written, if the function definition is lies before the main function, then there is no need of the function prototype. So its name and the parameter listed is mentioned. Name is mentioned and the parameters. These are the parameter x and y are the parameters. And return type is integer. So before the function name, there is return type. So for this purpose, we have explained the one example. Example hash includes iostream.h. Now this one is the prototype. Eh, this defines that I will use this function in my program. The prototype means I will use some function in my programs, and the purpose of this one is that this function will pass two values. Both values both values will be integer, and variable is x and the y. And the sum function is also return a value uh, which will be also an integer value. Now main function over here, it is written, watch here, integer. Earlier we were writing in our program void over here. So you can also write the void, but about this from this program, you will write the void. It means that main function will also return the value which of type integer. So for this purpose, we have taken the three variables. One is a, b, and c. Now a having the value 10, b having value 20, and c is sum a and b. Watch here, sum was the function which we are going to develop. So which we are going to make this statement is called the function call statement. So this one is called the function call. Where it is called? Watch here. From when the control wheel comes to here, so some function will search its definition in the program. So its definition, if you will not make the definition, so your program will be incomplete. So definition is, I make the definition over here after the main function. This is the opening of main function. This is the closing of main function. So after the main function, I make the definition. Which one? The definition. So x sum is integer, sum int x comma integer y. What does it mean? Now x having the value, which one x having the value? When the control comes over here, watch here, written a. So a having the value 10. So 10 will assign to x. 10 will assign to x, and b having value 20. And now y having the value 20. So x having value 10 and y having value 20. Watch here, written or return x plus y. It means that process will be performed in the user defined function. Why I write the return? Return is the reserved word. It will return the value which will be now x plus y. It means a 30. Over here, integer is written. So 30 is also integer. It will return the 30 at this place. It will return the 30 at that place. Why it will return the 30 at that place? Now from where that place which when the function will be called, it will return the value at the same place where it will be called. So the 30 will be assigned over here. Now C out and C. C is the variable, output should be 30. Your output should be 30. So this one is the function prototype or declaration. Watch here, in this program I use the all of these three definitions. I use the prototype declaration, I use the function call, and I use the function definition. So now I will take the same example, same this example for next function definition. Where is the definition? A function definition specifies what a function does. It means that your purpose of the function, why you are using the function in your program. It has two parts, a header and function body enclosed in braces or curly brackets. In the mathematics, you call that this term is curly brackets, inside the curly brackets. So example, same example I use and copy and the paste over here, which we have explained in the first part. So this is it. Next one is the function call. What is the meaning of the function call? A function call is a statement in the calling function. For example, main function to execute the code of the function. So watch here, calling function is over here, and in the main function I write that all the, keep in mind, all the calling function call statement will be used in the main function. So this one is the function call statement. For this purpose, these are the components which are used for the functions definition in the function program. So same example I repeat again for this purpose, because all of the same. Next, after the function components, function just zoom this one, so we will have to know. Watch here, function prototype already we have explained, and this for function prototype declaration, function definition, and function after the function definition, next one is function call. Just zoom me in. So watch here, function call is a statement in the calling main function. So same definition is written over here. Next topic is scope of variable in functions. So I hope you will get this topic. Inshallah, next topic we will explain, because this take the few little bit consideration. So next topic we will explain in the next lecture. Till take care of yourself. Pray for me. Pray for all Muslim. Allah Hafiz.